Hi, in this video, we will solve example sums for journal entries at the time of issue of shares at par. We will consider the situation where the shares are fully subscribed. Let's go to the first example sum. Example sum 1. Astro Limited offered for subscription on 1st April 2020 1 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each at par, payable along with application. Applications were received for all the shares by 30th April 2020 and the shares were allotted on 15th May 2020. We are asked to pass the necessary journal entries in the books of the company. So let's begin with the solution. Solution. In the books of Astro Limited, journal. First column is for date, next column for particulars, LF number, debit rupees and credit rupees. Now, in the problem it's stated that the entire amount is payable along with application. So it's amount payable in lump sum. The applications were received for all the shares by 30th April 2020. So the date of receipt of application and allotment money is 30th April 2020. So 30th April 2020, bank account debit, to specify that it's an equity share. So we have 2 equity share application and allotment account, being application and allotment money received. The amount of application and allotment money is 1 lakh equity shares multiplied by 10 rupees per share. It's issue at par. So the face value is 10 and the issue price is also rupees 10. So the amount is 10 lakh rupees. The second journal entry is on the date of allotment of shares, which is 15th May 2020. On the date of allotment, the equity share application and allotment money will be transferred to the equity share capital account. Equity share application and allotment money, allotment account debit to equity share capital. Account. Narration being equity share application and allotment money transferred to equity share capital account. The amount of the application and allotment money is 10 lakh rupees. So this is the answer to the first example sum, where the amount is payable in lump sum. Next, let's go to example sum 2. Example sum 2. Sun Limited issued 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each, payable as follows: rupees 3 on application, rupees 4 on allotment, rupees 2 on the first call, and rupee 1 on the final call. All the shares were subscribed and the amount was duly received. We are asked to pass the necessary journal entries. So the amount is payable in installments. Rupees 3 being payable on application, rupees 4 on allotment, rupees 2 on the first call, and rupee 1 on the final call. Before we go further, we'll make a few notes. The number of shares issued by Sun Limited is 10,000 shares. And the shares are fully subscribed. So, number of shares subscribed by the public is also 10,000 shares. Let's write down the amount payable in each installment: application, allotment, first call, and final call. It's 3 on application, 4 on allotment, 2 on first call, and 1 on final call. And we'll ensure that it totals to 10 because the share has been issued at par and the face value of the share is rupees 10. So the issue price is also rupees 10. Let's go ahead with the solution. Passing the journal entries. In the books of Sun Limited journal, we have date / serial number, particulars, LF number, debit rupees, and credit rupees. The first journal entry is for receipt of application money. Bank account debit to share application account. Narration being share application money received. The number of shares subscribed by the public is 10,000 shares multiplied by the application money is 3 rupees, totals to 30,000 rupees. The second journal entry: at the time of allotment, the share application money needs to be transferred to share capital. Share application account debit to share capital account. Narration being share application money transferred to share capital account. The amount of application money is 30,000 rupees. The The shares have been allotted, so the allotment money becomes due. Share allotment account debit to share capital account. Narration being allotment money due. The amount of allotment money is 10,000 shares multiplied by 4 rupees per share, comes up to rupees 40,000. The next journal entry is for receipt of the allotment money. Bank account debit to share allotment account being allotment money received. The amount due fully has been received, so amount received is 40,000 rupees. Fifth entry is for making the share first call due. Share first call account debit to share capital account. Narration being share first call money due. The amount of money due is 10,000 shares multiplied by 2 rupees per share. It's 20,000 rupees. The sixth journal entry is for receipt of the first call money. Bank account debit to share first call account being share first call money received, and the amount received 20,000 rupees. Next, let's make the final call due. Share second and final call account debit to share capital account being share final call money due. The number of shares is 10,000 multiplied by 1 rupee is the final call amount for one share. Comes up to 10,000 rupees. And the last journal entry is for receipt of the final call. Bank account debit to share second and final call account. Narration being final call money received. So the amount received against the final call is the amount due, which is 10,000. So we completed the journal entries. I'll remove the split. We can view the answer. So that was the sum on top with the notes. Journal is there on the screen. the first part. And this is the second part. So we've done example sums for issue of shares at par, both amount payable in lump sum as well as amount payable in installments. Next, we learn the journal entries for issue of shares at premium.